first, we join Jim Burnworth and Tim Gillingham back in the States at the Goldtip Factory.
Here we are in Orem, Utah at Goldtip with world champion Tim Gillingham, and we're going to get to tour the facility and find out what the real difference is and why Goldtip stands above the rest. You know, Tim, you and I have both shot and bought a lot of arrows during the course of our careers, but one of the most impressive things about Goldtip that really just stood out for me is that every single arrow in this package is weight grain within a half of a grain, which is really important for accuracy. And the entire Goldtip Pro Hunter line has been weighted, and that is just label is right on the package.
Correct. Yeah, we can't make them all exactly the same, but what we do for you, the shooter, is we weight sort our arrows. All the hunters and your expedition hunter and XD hunters, they're all weighed within plus or minus 2 grains, which is really adequate. But our Pro Series shafts are the the premier arrow in our line, are plus or minus half a grain. Every shaft in a dozen bundles 1 grain. These are good enough to win tournaments with.
Unreal, absolutely unreal. It is a technical difference, one that'll give you a slight advantage over other arrows in the marketplace, and ultimately for what we do for a living and how important every shot is. Why would you shoot anything else? I've got to leave with one of these. I mean, this is awesome. An automated machine that puts on fletches. How many arrows have you and I fletched one fletch at a time? Holy smokes, Batman.
I would hate to even guess. Yeah, these Norway machines that we use they really make the job doable, really. We can do just a million times more arrows with less people, with these fletching machines, and they just put the fletching on very precisely at 120 degree angles in the offset that we want.
Holy smokes, Tim, the only question I have, can I in fact take one of these home with me? I want one of those fletching machines.
I think they'll sell one to you for about 20 grand.
20 grand? Now, Tim, this is a brand new knock for Goldtip, huh?
Yeah.
It's got a really short throat on it, it's really long on the other side. There's a reason for that.
Yeah, this is the new Acculite knock that fits our new Velocity Ultralight Series hunting arrow. It's designed with a short throat, designed for these shorter axle bows. The shank of the knock fits down inside the shaft quite a bit further than you see with a lot of other manufacturers. And the reasoning behind that is it puts less knock outside the shaft, which creates less leverage, to be able to crack the end of that shaft.
You would never know that an arrow is this smart.
Jim, this is your new hunting hat.
Wow, I just want to thank Goldtip and everybody responsible for the pink hat. I will wear this with pride. Goldtip makes an entire line of glue also, which is really difficult nowadays. Not all glues aren't created equal. In fact, with these carbon arrows trying to keep the inserts in and put the fletches on, you need something really that bonds well.
This is by far the best stuff that we've come up with for gluing, fletching, and keeping your inserts in.
One of the major reasons I shoot Goldtip arrows is because it's a pre-preg rolled process. The best golf clubs in the world, the best fishing rods in the world, and the best arrows in the world are all made by that. And what that means is that they don't hold memory, which is really important with an arrow, because how many times have you pulled an arrow out of a target and had it have a slight bend in it? And that really does affect accuracy downrange. Goldtip arrows are the only arrows that we've tested that would hold plus or minus 2 thousandths after a 4-inch bend. And this is one of the major reasons I shoot them. Tim, thanks so much, man. I really want to thank you today for allowing us to come and tour. And I know this guy's one of the smartest guys in the world in archery, and I'm not kidding you. If you could have spent the last 2.5 hours with us today, and the amount of knowledge in your brain, you've done everything wrong and you're now doing everything right. That's the way you learn. You learn every day. Like he said today, every day we wake up, we learn,
Yeah, look for it on our website. We'll start to cover some of these tips and techniques of fine tuning that allows you to get the most out of your ammunition.
Ammo, ammo, ammo. Get out, shoot some more arrows, put a smile on your face and enjoy the sport. There's nothing like it. Archery's for everybody. Everybody, even two guys like us.